Have you ever really stopped to think about what makes someone trustworthy? I mean, we talk about actions and promises, sure, but what if the real secret to trust is something deeper, something that starts inside of us? Well, today we're going to do something really cool. We're taking a classic, powerful business model and blending it with the modern science of well-being to build a complete blueprint for trust.
So what is that real secret? We all want to build lasting trust, right? In our work, with our friends, in our families. Well, the answer, as we're about to see, isn't just about what you do. It's about how you manage your own internal world. It's this fascinating link between who you are and how you feel.
Okay, so let's jump in. And our starting point is this incredibly powerful idea from Stephen M.R. Covey. He boils trust down to just two things: your character and your competence. That's it. This simple, elegant model is going to be the foundation for everything we unpack today.
Let's break that down real quick. Character is your core. It's who you are, your integrity, your motives, your intentions. And then you have competence. That's all about what you can do, your skills, your abilities, your track record. And here's the thing, you absolutely have to have both to build real, lasting trust.
So let's dig into that first essential pillar, character. And this goes way beyond just, being a good person. It's about the specific things that make up our internal compass and how that shows up in the way we treat other people.
Inside character, Covey breaks it down into two crucial pieces. First, you've got intent. This is your why. What are your motives? What's your agenda? And second, there's integrity. This is your how. How often do your actions actually match up with your values? See, one without the other just falls apart.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. We can actually connect intent to the science of happiness. Your intent, it's fueled by your emotional energy. Think about it. When you genuinely care for others, you build these real, empathetic connections. When you're transparent, you create safety and trust. And self-control, well, that stops you from letting your emotions run the show. This is the heart of what happiness science calls the plus-us pillar, the idea that our well-being is deeply social.
And what about integrity? Well, this connects directly to our spiritual energy, which is really about our deep sense of self and purpose, what the science calls being. When you're honest and authentic, there's no gap between what you think and what you do. It's pure alignment. And when you act with fairness, you reinforce that deep sense of meaning. People feel that. They feel that solid, unwavering integrity.
All right, so character is solid, but that's only half the story, right? Because having a great heart is fundamental, but to be truly trusted, you also have to be able to deliver the goods. And that's where our second pillar, competence, comes in.
And just like character, competence also has two parts. First, capabilities. These are your talents, your skills, your knowledge, basically your potential to get things done. But potential isn't enough, is it? You also need results. That's your track record, your actual performance. It's the proof that you can do what you say you can do.
So how does this plug into our well-being? Well, your capabilities are fueled by your mental energy. Building new skills and knowledge, that takes the added discipline of being curious and always learning. And the mastery you get from experience, that doesn't just happen by accident. It's a real investment of your mental energy and focus.
And this final connection is just brilliant. Getting results is directly tied to our physical energy and our brain's chemistry. When you hit a goal, boom, your brain gives you a shot of dopamine. When other people recognize that success, you get a hit of serotonin. But here's the kicker. None of that can happen without the foundation of physical energy. We're talking sleep, nutrition, movement. Your ability to produce results literally depends on it.
Phew, okay. So we've looked at the four core parts of trust, and we've connected each one to a source of personal energy and a pillar from happiness science. So now, let's put it all together and see the full integrated picture.
And here it is, the complete blueprint. Look at how beautifully this all lines up. Each of Covey's components on the left is directly powered by an energy source and a happiness pillar on the right. The big aha moment here is realizing that what we see on the outside as trust is actually fueled by a corresponding engine on the inside. It's not just some fuzzy idea, it's a whole integrated system.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? Why does it matter so much to connect trust with the science of happiness? Well, it completely changes how we think about building it.
Here it is. Trust isn't just something you do. It's a direct reflection of your internal state. It's the output of a well-managed inner world. So if you want to be more trustworthy to the people around you, the work actually starts inside, with fueling your personal energy and making sure you're living in line with your deepest values. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Looking at these four elements, intent, integrity, capabilities, and results, and knowing now that each one is tied to a specific part of your own well-being,
Which one will you choose to work on today?
And you know, this entire amazing framework, this idea of integrating Covey's work with the science of happiness, it all comes from the incredible insights of Chiara Parazzini at Happywise. So a huge thanks for providing this powerful blueprint for understanding trust.